What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of the Gametime Podcast. I am your host, Loren, and today I will be discussing what this podcast will be about and what's my plan for this podcast. So, this podcast, as of right now, will be mainly talking about football and helping out both high school and middle school athletes and helping them out achieve the goal of playing college football someday while they're older. Now, the process is not easy. There will be some challenges, but those challenges can be overcome with personal strength and motivation and the drive to do what needs to be done so you can get those scholarships and for you to move on with your life and becoming that football player that you always wanted to be. Now, some little things about me. While doing this podcast, I am currently a college freshman at my college I go to right now. I wanted to do this podcast because I believe it's important that doesn't matter what age you are, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, you have the right to know what's the best way how to get recruited, what is the best way how to become the best football player that you can, what is the best way for you to become a successful D1, D2, D3, NAIA, or JUCO player. Basically, what's the best way how to be a football player? And there's a lot of work that comes with being that player. And like I said earlier, it's not going to be easy. It takes time. It takes preparation. It takes a lot of patience as well, because you're going to have people who are naturally talented than you who think that they are better than you. But here's the catch, and this is what my high school football coach had told me and my teammates. This is a quote he had on the wall, and he will repeat it too. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And guys, I'm telling you, that quote speaks true, because genuinely think about this. If you're playing football and you're a starter of some kind, it doesn't matter if it's JV or varsity, you have some kind of talent anyway. But now it's all about, are you willing to improve that talent? Or are you willing to just let the talent go to waste because you didn't want to improve it? And those are just one of the topics that I would like to speak on while doing this podcast, because it's a very important topic about how to not waste the talent and how to improve yourself. Because, like I keep saying, there's a lot that goes into this sport. And if you are willing to improve yourself, you're going to go a long way. And I promise you, at first, it's going to be hard. Like, you're going to want to give up pretty early. But if you keep pushing, you keep chugging it, you're going to be good. You're going to be something that will be hard to contain when you get older. And that is when a college coach would want you the most. Because if you're someone who is coachable and cannot be contained, you're going to be special. And at that point in time, that's when you're going to see those offers come in. But that's probably something I want to expand upon in a different podcast episode later on down the line. But right now, since this is the first podcast episode, I don't have a lot to talk about since this is the first podcast episode. Now, right after this little pilot episode, I am going to record my second episode right after this. And with the next episode, I will be discussing what should both freshmen and eighth graders do to prepare for high school football. Make sure don't miss that podcast episode, because that is a very important topic that I will be discussing. And hopefully in this next podcast episode, I'm a lot more organized so I can give you guys better content. But after everything that I've said in this first pilot episode, thank you guys for listening to the Gametime Podcast. I'm your host, Loren, and you guys have a very beautiful day.